I knew that God would give us the strength and everything we needed along the way. It was just about being obedient and stepping into it and going, yeah, let's just start the process. The long process.
We had to let go of the thought that this was about us completing our family.
Yeah.
Sometimes the circumstance of the reason they're there or the length of time they're there changes constantly. And certainly that's something that we had to work through of how do you hold these things loosely?
Yeah, it's really tough because the thing, even with our last foster placement, the words that, and I might cry already, love is costly. Yeah, so we had a little boy who was super tough. Like we got him and we were told it was going to be a couple of weeks and it ended up being 11.
Not even, it was a few days.
Yeah, ended up being 11 weeks. And now we describe him as being both sides of a coin at exactly the same time, right? So he is gorgeous and lovely, and he would constantly hug us and tell us how much he loved us, and he was like all in, but then he was infuriating sometimes because he didn't listen, and he was just all these things that were like in our home. He just completely changed the dynamic, didn't he? For Jesse, it was really tough. So as we had him, the words just kept coming into my head. Love is costly. I just kept coming back to Jesus because what he paid was the ultimate price, right? Full cost. And if I can give up part of that from an earthly perspective, I think that's pretty incredible.
Takes a lot of us.
Yeah, we couldn't do it on our own.
No,
for sure.
It takes a church community. It takes family. It takes friends. It takes willingness of people that we've tracked with for a long time to be praying for us, and grandparents to be willing to do things and jump in and feed people, and I think my call out would be, hey, you may not be a person who 100% can just go, yep, I'm dropping everything. Life circumstance may mean right now that you can't be someone who provides foster care. But you may be someone who can support someone who is in foster care. Whatever it is, there's a million things that's needed, often with little notice. And we know that we wouldn't be able to do this without people who have stepped in those moments of need and done that with us. It takes all of us to be able to lean in to this very large problem that exists in our world that shouldn't exist, but does, for us to do something that may just change a child's life for the better.